All right, Ocala, I'm back. Yeah, who is ready to laugh tonight? Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Guys, I'm so happy that you've chosen to spend your Saturday night with us. We've got an excellent show for you tonight. Mr. Mike Palmer, one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. I'm going to be your host tonight. My name is Lou Farris. Some of you may recognize me back in the day when I sold Old Spice under my stage name Fabio. So, yeah, appreciate that. Y'all called it. So, while obviously I did not sell Old Spice, some of you may actually legitimately recognize me. A little while ago, I was on national television. I participated on a game show called American Ninja Warrior, if any of you are familiar with that show. Y'all don't clap. It wasn't impressive. I was on TV for exactly 3.4 seconds. Yep. They showed me just long enough that I was eating shit on the third obstacle, and the announcers go, "Ooh, down goes Lou." So that's about as famous as I'm ever going to get. American Ninja Warrior, man, America. I absolutely love America. Everybody make some noise for the United States here tonight. Woo! Absolutely. I love being American. Okay, I love living here. And so, since I love America so much, I decided to choose a profession in which I could give back to my fellow Americans. At night, I tell jokes to strangers like yourselves, but actually during the day, I'm a middle school teacher. I appreciate y'all's sympathy. And see, how I decided I wanted to bring America into my classroom is that any one of my students who was born outside of the country, I decided to buy that country's flag and hang it up on my wall underneath the American flag that we all now share. Ma'am, how are you tonight? All right. Yeah, thank you. See, I kind of goofed that up, though, because most of my students are Hispanic. So the way my wall looks, with the American flag aggressively draped all of theirs, my wall kind of looks like America's trophy case. So like anytime I get a new student bumped up from the Spanish class, I got to be like, "Hello, welcome to English. My name is Mr. Farris. Please let me know if you're not represented on my wall of overthrown governments." One thing I've learned since being a middle school teacher is something hasn't changed, and that is the kid who is always going to find a way to say to the teacher, "Excuse me, sir, you forgot to check the homework." And see, when I was in middle school, whenever a kid asked that, the proper response to my classmate was, "Shut your ass up, kid, I didn't do the homework." And see, now it's weird because I'm a professional and I'm on the other side of that conversation. So now whenever a kid says that to me, I got to be like, "Shut your ass up, kid, I don't want to grade the homework." Man. The other day I was talking to this lady after a show, and partway through the conversation, she found out I was a teacher. And when she did, the conversation like awkwardly transitioned into one of gratitude. Like she started telling me about how appreciative she was that I was a teacher, about how honorable my job is, and how I'm putting others before myself in the line of duty. And when she said that last part, I kind of took a step back. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did she just thank me for my service? She did. It was like that lady was talking to Lieutenant Dan. All right, but then I got to thinking about it. Maybe she was onto something. There are actually a lot of similarities between soldiers and middle school teachers. Like we're both severely underpaid to deal with chaos. Yeah. We're both trying to help kids out of bad situations. And then when it comes down to it, at the very end of the day, we could both get shot at work. No, did I hear some O's? No. Y'all can't get offended at that joke. I'm the one taking the bullet. This is one of those jokes like I have to make it or else I'll cry. So I could die teaching Anne Frank. No, it's funny. I'm laughing. So, my identity got stolen last week. Yeah, I'm an adult. And so, you know, the thief who stole my identity had to be disappointed when he pulled up my information. Okay, a 27-year-old middle school teacher with student loan debt? No. Stealing my identity is like catching one of those goofish that when you reel it into your boat, it poops all over everywhere. Like, yeah, you think you got something big, but finally when it comes into the light, it's mostly just a big pile of shit. So that's something bad that's happened in my life. Something good that's happened in my life is I'm actually about to celebrate my 2-year anniversary of being married. Yeah. Hey, only 66 more years. I'm coming for y'all. All right, and I love being married. Being married is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I adore my wife. I just think I should have been told about some things before I tied the knot. Like, I should have been informed about how much decorative nonsense women like to own. Guys, do y'all know what Kate Spade is? I said guys, I knew y'all did. All right, well, for those of you that are uninformed, let me tell you, Kate Spade is when a company decided to put black and white polka dots on an ordinary $5 kettle, and then I got married and $65 went missing out of my wallet. That's what Kate Spade is. My kitchen is sponsored by Kate Spade. Black and white polka dots everywhere. Bowls, oven mitts, towels, utensil holders, baking sheets, black and white all over it. My kitchen looks like the set of a TV show called Down Home Cooking with Cruella DeVille. Man, I learned about Kate Spade, and I also learned that I'm terrified of my wife's makeup table. Have y'all seen all the stuff women do with makeup nowadays? Oh my God. It has me petrified to have an argument with my wife, because I know that if I piss her off in that argument, she can slit my throat and then an hour later be on an airplane looking like a 63-year-old Japanese man. For any recording devices, I would like to say that my wife does not currently look like a 63-year-old Japanese man. I'm such a hypocrite about her buying stuff like makeup too. Like the other day I ran into the living room and I was holding the bank statement and I was furious. I was like, $75? Really? $75 on makeup at Sephora? Did you have to spend that $75? Was that a necessity for this household? And my wife didn't say anything. She slowly got up off the couch, walked into our closet, and came back out holding my $150 football jersey. And then she turned the name towards me and made me read it out loud. Bobby Boucher, the water boy. So she gets to buy makeup now. My wife and I actually had the pleasure of going to Europe this past summer. I got a job over there. And I was so excited going into Europe, all right, because we were touching down in Ireland. Okay, and getting off the plane, I was thinking, okay, here it is. Everyone's going to have accents. The food's going to be all ethnic. Everything is just going to be different. I walk out of the airport, look to my left, and I see a homeless man huffing spray paint. I was like, shit, we're still in Florida. So I'm going to leave y'all with this, why I cannot go back to Europe. All right, my wife and I ended our trip in Germany, and I absolutely loved Germany. It's beautiful. But I'm pretty sure I got banned from their country for the rest of my life. You see, here's what happened. If y'all didn't know, this past summer was the soccer champions, the World Cup. You see how none of you clapped? That's because soccer is a terrible sport. All right, soccer is so boring the fans have to sing songs during the games to keep themselves entertained. Now, the Germans did not share my opinions of soccer. So one night I was out in a bar drinking with these German dudes, and at this point in time, Germany, the defending World Cup champions, had been eliminated. So I thought, you know what, as an American, it's my duty to talk a little friendly shit. And I got a little confident because I said to all the Germans in the bar, come on y'all, let's be honest. Germany's never even been good at soccer. Y'all ever had a moment in your life where you realize, this is where I'm gonna die? Because as soon as I said that, the whole bar went silent. Everybody stopped drinking their beers. They started staring at me. This huge German dude in the back of the bar punched the jukebox and stopped its yodeling. And then Klaus, who was sitting at the bar right next to me, looks at me and cracks off with, oh yeah? How many World Cups has the United States won? I said 0. The same number of world wars that Germany's won. And y'all, America didn't get its ass whooped, but I did. All right, guys, you ready for your headliner tonight? Yeah! You have seen him everywhere. He tours all over the country. He has been on cruise ships, originally from New York. Now he lives in Ocala. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Mike Palma, everybody.